Hi, it's time for some Christmas show details. This is going to be a lengthy video, so please bear with me, but there's lots of good stuff here. Tickets for our show go on sale Thursday, October 8th at 4:30 at the Dance Studio. All seats are $7. The show is held at Triple Ox Theater in Roscoe Village on Saturday, November 21st at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. and on Sunday, November 22nd at 2 p.m. The box office at Roscoe does not handle our ticket sales. All tickets are purchased at the Dance Studio. There are 185 seats, reserved seats, for each show, plus 20 standing room only tickets if we need them that are available. There is handicap seating. We have a lot of kids in this show, and there aren't a lot of seats. So please, especially if your child is only in one of the shows, make sure that you get to the studio in the next week or so to get your tickets so that you're guaranteed your seats. When the tickets are gone, they're gone. I am kind of assuming that we will sell out most of these shows. We have about 70 kids in the show total over the course of the weekend. 38 of them are in all three shows, and then the extra kids are only in one of the three shows. If your child is in all three shows, the question has already been asked, do I have to buy tickets for all three shows? If I'm going, if my child is in all three, do I have to sit through all three and pay for all three shows? The answer to that is fairly simple. If you're going to sit in a seat in the auditorium during a show, you do have to have a ticket. Most of our kids who are in all three shows are older. They're plenty old enough to be dropped off if their hair and makeup is ready to go for their show. They don't need a parent there. You're dropping them off with their dance teacher. The show only lasts about an hour and 15 minutes. So it's kind of just like dropping them off for class. You don't need to feel bad about it. Most of our kids who are in all three shows are doing the same dances in all three shows. We don't expect that our parents will pay 3 times and sit in the auditorium 3 times. So you're kind of off the hook there. That brings me to dress rehearsal. Dress rehearsal is a required event. Dancing in a new space is difficult and it can be disorienting. Dress rehearsal on the stage in the theater is one of the most important ways we set our dancers up for success. Dress rehearsal is on Friday evening, November the 20th. The time schedule is as follows. 4 o'clock. Twice a week ballet girls need to be on the stage ready to do warm-up class. We'll do about a half an hour of that and then start running our Nutcracker dances. Most of those twice a week ballet girls, actually all of them, need to basically plan on being at dress rehearsal for the evening. Then, let's see, 5 o'clock. All pre-dancers, all 3 pre-dance classes, and Miss Heidi's Wednesday pre-dance class, Wednesday ballet class, need to be in the auditorium seats, ready to go. My plan is to have the 3 pre-dance classes in the Wednesday ballet done and out of there by 6. So if you're there ready to go at 5, I will do my best to get you out of there in an hour. 6 o'clock, all tumblers, jazz kids, lyrical girls, and tappers need to be dressed and ready to go. Basically, at 6 o'clock, we will call them up by groups to get them warmed up. And then when everybody's good and warmed up, we will call them up one class at a time and get their rehearsal done. Dress rehearsal for this is just like dress rehearsal for the spring recital. Once your dances are done, you can go home. You don't have to sit through the whole thing. This rehearsal should be done in costume for everyone except pre-dancers. Pre-dancers should just wear regular dance clothes. I am going to send out a pre-dance video so that you pre-dance parents know how to get your bonbons ready for the show, and I'll put more details in that. Dress rehearsal is not open to the public. One parent or adult should bring the dancer to rehearsal. There are a total of about 70 kids going to do the show, and we'll be rehearsing over the course of the evening. So we'll basically fill the place without having any extra siblings or spectators there. things can get crazy. Siblings get bored. It's easy for them to run around, and the theater at Roscoe is really not the place for that. In past years, last thing about dress rehearsal. In past years, we have done a party and a gift exchange after dress rehearsal. We are not doing that this year because of the sheer number of kids and the space available and the time constraint. But there will be a cast party on Monday, November 23rd at 6 o'clock at the dance studio. And I will be getting out invitations to that so that everyone knows what's going on. Okay, on to show days. Twice a week, Ballet Girls should be backstage ready to warm up 1 hour prior to showtime. All other students should be present and accounted for no later than 45 minutes prior to showtime. The doors will open for audience seating 30 minutes prior. Student drop-off is at the lower parking lot. As you're looking at the front of the building, it's kind of down and to your left. All seats are reserved, so there's no reason for audience members to come early to get seated. Let's see. Yes. All dancers are expected to stay for the duration of the show. Please do not attempt to pick up your child at intermission. This is a safety concern. The intermission is about 10 minutes long. The adults who are working backstage have lists of kids that they are in charge of. It literally sends us into a panic when a parent has come at intermission, picked up a child, and then we basically then have a missing child. We have to lock the doors and make an announcement and try to find the missing person. The whole show is about 1 hour and 15 minutes long, including the intermission. I'm begging you to please just plan on staying the whole time. At the very end of the show, we'll take all the kids back up on stage for a final bow, and everyone will be released to their parent at that time. Lastly, let's see, volunteer help. Volunteer help is needed in the following ways. We do need one mom from the Wednesday ballet class to help backstage during each show to be specifically in charge of that class. I don't want it to be the same mom every time. We want everybody to be able to go out and have their chance to sit and watch with their family. So that could be a different mom each show. There's barely any costume changes for that class, so really it's going to be a very easy job, but we do need someone to do it. We need one mom to be in charge of pre-dancers during each show. I do not want this to be a pre-dance mom. Each pre-dance class is only in one show, so I don't want the moms of the pre-dancers to have to work while their child is doing their only show. So my hope is that a couple of my veteran moms who have been around for a while and who have kids doing the same thing on all 3 shows would volunteer to take a shift on pre-dance duty. We'd also like some help on Friday morning, the 20th, and this is actually kind of fun for those who are at home during the day. We need help at 10 o'clock in the morning at the theater on Friday the 20th, decorating the stage, putting up about a half a dozen Christmas trees, getting some dressing rooms ready, and just that kind of busy work. I don't plan on it taking more than 2 hours. We have all the supplies that we need. We basically just need some people to show up and help us put up decorations. Lastly, in the volunteer department, we do need people to stay after the Sunday show to get all those Christmas decorations and things packed away. For most of you, it's going to take your dancer anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes to get out of their costume back into their regular clothes, get packed up to go home anyway. So if you can kind of plan in advance to just kind of hang around while that's happening, hang around and help us put some things away, that would be great. It really shouldn't take us more than an hour if we have a lot of help. So hopefully we'll get that done. And I guess the last thing I'd like to say is just to thank you all so much for supporting your child and allowing them to participate in this show. I think you'll all be very impressed at the quick work we've made of putting this together, and the routines that your kids have learned are fantastic for the short amount of time that we've had. We love doing this show, and I honestly cannot wait. There are a few of our dances this year that are so good I get tears, and I can't wait to show them off. As always, please give us a call if you have any questions about any of this information, or if there's anything I missed, or anything that doesn't make sense. Our number is 740-498-8090, or you can always text Melissa, the office manager. Her text number is 330-987-9405. Thanks, guys. See you soon.